Women lie about their past to look traditional, and men lie about their future to look successful. Who's more deceptive?
They're equally deceptive,
Yeah, probably are.
but I feel like men giving false hope does more harm than lying about your past.
They're equally deceptive, but now she just contradict herself. This is what the problem you're facing with. And what she just said there, is she's a red flag. She's a gold digger. It's as simple as that. So some men do lie about their success to women to get with them, but why can't the women, females, love men for who they are instead of what they've got? Gold digger.
Why are men expected to overlook a woman's past more than women will overlook a man's future?
Because you can change in the
No, you can't. You can't change. What? Turn a whore into a housewife. 50 Cent said otherwise.
past doesn't matter as long as your future is solid.
If women lie about their past to look traditional, and men lie about their future...
Okay, that translates to, I was a whore. I was a whore, right? That translates to, I was a whore, and the past doesn't matter now because I'm with you. No. Once a whore, always a whore. Never forget that. Red flag. Number 2, red flag. She's a gold digger. It's written all over her. Even her responses was where she said, she responded, well, they shouldn't, men shouldn't deceive her. Like that, it's, you know, it's wrong, you know, just to get with her. Well, no, you should be loving the man for who he is, not what he's got. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. Gold dust to get a good girl, woman these days. It's gold dust. Let's discuss more red flags along the way. Let's look at the next video. It's more interesting.
An ugly girl, which I'm not, and I'm calm.
What? She's saying she's not a fat, ugly girl. I didn't say she's ugly, but she's overweight.
Confident in that. Would they still put me in Nordstrom's? Because
yes,
that's my face.
It's a political agenda.
That's my face. You can't see my body. I'm gorgeous.
It's political.
I'm gorgeous.
They're trying to push a political message.
Push a political message of what? You can't see my body. I have literally been handpicked.
Can I see your body and see your head, man? See the size of it.
By my waist up and told I'm one of the most beautiful models in the world.
What? Where's she looking like? Because people's around her telling she's beautiful, but she's not. But you know what it is? Beauty comes from inside, and she's got zero of that. She's a -10. She's got no beauty inside. She thinks everyone should worship her. She's some god because she's modelling for the political agenda. Let's be honest, that's because you wouldn't be getting money modelling jobs otherwise, would you? Would you? I'm not saying she's ugly. She dresses smart. Looks pretty. Lost a bit more weight. Should be more desirable. But beauty comes from inside, and people like her haven't got it because their ego overrides that, and it makes them ugly. And that ugly inside comes out outside.
I get flown from New York to LA to Canada to everywhere in between, and you think it's because I'm ugly?
No, I think it's because it's a political tool.
Okay,
Yeah.
so out of
He's right. Political tool.
all the people, like, you don't think there's one pretty one? They're not putting ugly people up on there.
I mean, what the hell? This is a level of delusional that women are, you know. It's because one of the main reasons is there's a lot of simps. I mean, proper simps. I mean, that never get women. I mean, the OnlyFans, the pay for OnlyFans. Do you know what I'm saying? Them type of people, and them always in the DMs and replies and comments and calling women beautiful all the time. When the woman's overweight, 20 odd stone, and not very pretty, and she's like probably 1 out of 10 of that, and they're calling her a 10 out of 10. Not just Sims, females are doing it as well. You're gorgeous, you're 10 out of 10. Why say that when she's not? You're feeding that delusional lie. Getting the real world females because the general population is decreasing because of your actions, basically. And crazy ideologies. Anyway, let's go next to the next video.
Single or married?
Kind of single.
Kind of single?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I recently broke up with someone
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, why?
because like a few months ago, it was our anniversary. After 1 year, he took me for dinner. It was a nice restaurant, but he just paid for the dinner around like 2,000.
Wait, so let me see if I understand. You broke up with this man after being with him for a year,
A year.
1 year, because he took you to a restaurant and only paid $2,000.
Yeah.
Okay, did he get you anything?
Yeah, it's just normal gift around like approximately price was like 5,000.
So a $5,000 gift, $2,000 dinner.
That's it.
That wasn't enough.
No, we have been for 1 year together. I expected more. You know, I'm a woman.
What did you get him?
Me?
See, this is what these dudes be talking about because you're terrible.
Yeah, this is what you currently, if you're looking for a partner, you're a man, this is what you currently got to deal with. She is, the reporter's right, she is terrible. She is terrible. Wanting $2,000 dinner, a $5,000 present, and she's still not happy. I'm a woman, I expect more, but I don't bring nothing to the table. She didn't bring nothing herself except her. So basically, looking at it, it's a value transaction. It's a transaction. She's just basically a red light district girl. That's all she is, and all she'll ever be. And she'll probably have like 3 or 4 of them on the go. So always paying for her food, for meals, and giving her presents. And then she should make Instagram model pictures on her account. Look like she's like got loads of money, successful, like a big boss bitch when she's not. Massive red flag. The woman's after your money only, massive red flag. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And the expectations of females these days is, my mum says, my mum's 80, she says, I'm embarrassed by the way the women go on these days. They're not even real. They're not even women. Says it all that, doesn't it? Let's go to the next video. See what this one's about.
When a woman is unhappy in a relationship, then it is a reflection, supposedly, of how a man is treating her, so she dodges accountability. But if a man is unhappy in a relationship, then it is a reflection of how he feels about himself. Additionally, if a man treats a woman like shit, then it is a reflection of how he feels about himself. But if a woman treats a man like shit, then it's, you know, what did he do wrong?
It's always the man's fault, never the woman, because they've got no accountability, because there's no consequences in society. There's no 50-50, so they're not going to affect this. You've got this. So you ask yourself why feminism was directed towards females, and there's no such thing as maleism, because females are the weaker gender. That's facts. I don't make the rules. I'm not the creator. I'm not God. But that's facts. If you disagree, put it in the comments below.
Like, make it make sense. So you mean to tell me that no matter what, if a man is unhappy in a relationship, then it's his fault. But if a woman is unhappy in a relationship, then it's also his fault. And if the relationship fails, then it's also his fault. And every single step of the way, she can dodge accountability because it's his fault that she's so unhappy.
No, it's not his fault at all. It's her fault if she's unhappy. And that's a problem with women. They've got everything and they want more. You give them the world, they want the moon. That's just pure greed.
When really it should be a way a woman treats a man is a reflection of how she feels about herself. And let's not forget the amount of times that women emotionally cheat with a coworker or a guy best friend, and it's still her husband or her boyfriend's fault.
Hear that there? Get that right. I've heard friends, family members, the female cheated and she blamed the man because she cheated. I mean, get in the real world, man. That's just absolutely delusional. Oh, by the way, husband, it's your fault I cheated. Well, how's that? You cheated? No, because you made me feel like this. No. You felt like that because it's your emotion. Be more emotionally stable and regulate your emotions a bit more, and you might not be the whole you are and go out cheating. Weaken the pussy.
Because he was never emotionally there for her.
Yeah, never emotionally there for her. For her. Me. What the
She has a mental breakdown where she slashes his tires or ruins his windshield.
Yeah, then phones the police and says, oh, he done it. Aye. That's what they do. They make false allegations. They're liars. They lie every single time they open their mouth. So if you're with a girl, if she opens her mouth, I'll double check if it's a lie or not. That's facts. That is facts. 99.9% of women.
Or drains his bank account or is emotionally and financially abusive, then that's also his fault because he wasn't there enough or he was working too much, and that's how she...
They use lame excuses to continue being the whore that they were previously when they were younger, a whore, a 3 or 4, right? So they use excuses when they're in a marriage, so they're just with one partner. They use any excuses to cheat because the once a whore, always a whore. Never forget that. Never forget that.
Dealt with feeling lonely. And let's not forget, if a woman cheats, it's also...
I feel lonely, so I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat. Make it make sense. It doesn't. Stop lying, females.
Still his fault. And if a man cheats, then it's also his fault. And if he loses custody of his kids, it's also his fault. And then if she loses custody of her kids, then what did he do wrong? And of course, my favorite, if she is drinking with her friends excessively, then it's a girls' night out and it's her healing era. And
healing. Don't get it twisted. Do you know what healing means? Going back to being a whore. It's as simple as that. When a female says I'm healing, they're whoring. When a male says he's healing, he's genuinely healing and he's actually depressed. Maybe even he wants to end it. Yeah.
This is socially acceptable for her because she's a single mom and she's in her victimhood mentality. But if a man...
Victimhood mentality. 99.9% of women always play that card. If not once, 1,000 times or 10,000 times when you're with them. Yeah, that's true.
Picks up drinking after a divorce, then he's an alcoholic and is subjected to all kinds of testing and to prove his worth to the courts. Yeah. And that's also his fault. Oh, and just a side note, a lot of these women will then come online and talk shit and call it relationship humor or...
Relationship humor disguised. It's disguised for what it is. Abuse. Psychological and verbal and mental abuse. Well, mental, psychological abuse. Women get away with it. No accountability. Women can make false allegations if they say, you could show proof that she's lying, go to the police, and the police won't arrest her. They won't even take her to court and charge her. They won't even arrest her and put her in the cells. They won't. Zero accountability. So why would you get in a relationship with women who've got that much power over a man? You just wouldn't chance it. Why risk it? It doesn't make sense financially and for your own sanity. Never forget that. I'm here to help you learn red flags, the younger generation or any generation. Learn red flags and make better informed choices when choosing the right partner.
Or drag their boyfriend, drag their husbands on social media, but then they can't understand why their husband doesn't like them anymore.
Yeah, hi. You notice how all... You never see a man coming on social media and slating the man. They won't name them or, like, you know, they won't make them videos. It's predominantly 99% of them videos are made by females to cover their own tracks. They discard men and just like abuse them constantly online because they can get away with it. Now, if a man done that, he'd get arrested because they would just phone the police up. But the other way around, it's socially acceptable in our society. The governments have allowed women to have the free reign and do what they want without any actual consequences. So, like when you have a child, there's consequences or actions in the learn to better their behaviour in life. But females aren't getting that, so females are out of control, can do what they want. And what happens? They make false allegations and many other allegations and make it up as they go along just because they can and get away with it. And I've got the conclusion of the EVIL. Nothing but evil.
Or why their husband is cold, or why their husband is drinking too much. Well, when you come online and talk shit about a partner that you supposedly care about, in what delusional reality do you think it's socially acceptable after the fact to have a healthy relationship? Yeah,
so basically, she's turned a man into drink because what can he cope? Because he's getting called all these names because he's ended it, you know. I can relate to that. I ended a relationship and just calling us loads of names on social media. Right? I mean, the names were vile, like stuff that I'm dead against and no accountability. Best way how I dealt was just ignored because people know me. No, I'm not what that person's saying. And eventually, after about a year, was it a year? She stopped.
Like, someone make it make sense. Y'all cannot consistently drag men and expect healthy relationships. Okay, bye.
Well, exactly. Good point at the end. You can't expect men when you're putting them down and expect healthy relationships. Doesn't work like that. Men are going to say that. You know, men are very more curious, like apprehensive now. They're not taking that risk. I'm certainly not. I'm over 7 years single. There is no way I will find a woman. I give up. I give up. But the last one we went on, I couldn't face it. I'll disclose something right now. The last one I was going out, I was only with him 4 to 6 weeks, if that. And I ended it, and they called us lots of horrible names online. And I mean, I was that down. I was thinking about leaving this realm. I was so down and depressed. Yeah, horrible. I mean, I couldn't understand why someone could make so many lies up about someone that's totally untrue. And I was only with him like 4 to 5 weeks. It wasn't even 6 weeks. It was 4 or 5 weeks. Yeah, make it make sense. Crazy. That is absolute crazy. If you're going on about a man and making lies up just because he's ended it. Yeah, because I ended it because you cheated. Yeah, cheated. Yeah, yeah, cheated, and I caught her out, so I ended it. Yeah, after 4 weeks, then didn't like it. Could I ended it? Then tried to destroy us online, but people knew what she was about anyway. She's done it previously, and I didn't know that. Done it previously, that past ex. Yeah. Anyways, let's go to the next video. But be careful of women like that. They're dangerous and they'll destroy you. If you get the wrong woman in life, they've got the leverage to destroy you in so many ways.
My boyfriend talks about everything.
Yeah, because you got a feminine guy.
It's driving me crazy. He doesn't stop talking.
What did you do to your ex-husband that led to that relationship ending?
I probably withdrew love from him.
She withdrew love from a masculine partner. Now she's complaining. She's got a more feminine partner because he didn't stop talking like a woman. And now she's complaining about it. Make it make sense. This is the level of delusional women are. They've got something, they are happy. They tried to turn it into feminism, then a man from a masculine man into a feminist. And it didn't work out. She's ending up with a feminine man and she's not happy about it. Make it make sense. This is the level of delusional.
He hurts me.
And you hurt him.
Yeah, I guess I do. He doesn't seem like he cares, though. It doesn't even seem like it affects him.
Of course he doesn't. Same strategy you use. He's just better at it.
Yeah. Men do. Just get on with it.
He has no one to talk to about it. So.
Yeah, because men got no one to talk to, but females got all our mates too. You know, me, pick me. Always females that think about they're the prize. And they're not. Females are not the prize. Never let them tell you that. Every man that watches my videos, you are the prize. Never forget that.
He won't.
He doesn't talk about anything.
He's a man.
Aye. So just get on with it. Aye, the laughing about just get on with it, but don't moan all the
You're
time.
like all shocked. Like,
Because we're
he
fucking
doesn't
strong.
Well, now I have a relationship with my boyfriend. Talks about everything.
Yeah, because you got a feminine guy.
Yeah.
It's driving me crazy. He doesn't
Yeah.
stop talking.
There you go. She got what she wanted, now she doesn't want it. Delusional.
Poor guy. I'm so glad he's not
There
here.
you go, poor guy. You know what I mean?
I wish
When
he
the
was here,
mask's
we could set him
lifted.
free.
Absolutely. Do you know what I mean? You just got to laugh about it. She admitted herself when the mask's dropped, you know. That's the problem with women really admit the truth. They're saying they want a nice guy. They don't. That's bullshit. That's lies. She gets a nice guy. She cheats on the nice guy and wants a fucking masculine Chad. Let's be honest. And that's a bad boy and a bit dangerous because women thrive off excitement. That's why they get bored generally in a relationship between 10 to 15 years. And why the divorce rates of 71% are initiated by, guess what? Ching, 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 females. Now let's go to the next one.
If you're a man and you wear any type of socks from Primark, like, you are a big fat fucking ick.
Well, this is a level delusional. You know what I'm saying? It's just saying a man's an ick if he wears these types of socks. Now that means she's all image and about showing what she's got and this, that, and the other. Well, you see how she's probably got 3-4 kids with three, four different dads. And she's probably, you know, got a really large body count. You can see it. You can see it. You know, her going around seeing a man just for attention. It's narcissistic behaviour, you know. You do see men making these videos. If you wear these, females, if you're a woman, you wear these, you are one big, massive fucking ick. You know what I mean, mate? You know what I'm saying? Get real, pet. Get real, pet. She's dressing, prancing round fucking Primark and she's in Harrods. You know what I mean? She's a fucking Primark, man. She's on a... Can't make it up, can you? Anyways, hope you like these videos. Thumbs up, right? Subscribe. And also, I'm going to start posting regular now, every week. Or twice a week if I can. I'll post every Sunday, so you know that for definite. Not just that, I'm trying to help you learn the red flags and not make the same mistakes that many other men have, including me. Right, catch you on the next one. Over and out. Stay masculine.